What's bracking, guys? Welcome to this player growth test where we're taking a look at Daniel James, the 21-year-old left mid, which is a 75 overall. So you guys see is that showing great potential status from the start. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. He is 5'7", right-footed with high work rates, 95 pace from the start. So obviously, if you're a pace whore, I like to call it, he is an ideal player for you, certainly. The high work rates will definitely help out if you want to be just kind of go up and down that wing. Certainly tracking back pace can be a big deal for sure. But physically, 96 acceleration, 84 agility, 80 balance, 53 jumping, 69 reactions, nice, 95 sprint speed, 84 stamina, and 55 strength. Then mentally, 68 aggression attack position, 66 composure, 30 interceptions, and 64 vision. I have to say, what I've liked so far from these initial growth tests I've done is actually mental attributes do grow a lot more compared to previous FIFAs. I have to take a look at some more younger players later on. It's pretty much one of the first, with this recent patch, I actually don't get fired for giving good contracts so I can actually do this to the best ability. But technically a 75 ball control, 69 crossing, nice, 65 curve, 74 dribbling, 68 finishing, 60 long pass, 66 long shots, 70 short pass, 65 penalties, 73 shot power, long shot taker, CPU AI. So really no traits on him or anything except for he does have the speed for specialty, obviously, but I still have not been able to find out where the specialties show anymore, if they even do. But up to the 77 overall at the end of that first season, ends up hitting the 99 in his acceleration thanks to +3, the agility up by 3, balance up by a point, some growth pretty much all around, just some areas physically and mentally. Then tactically, ball control up to the 78, the crossing up to 72, dribbling up to 75, and the finishing up by 4 points. Some growth to the short pass, shot power, long pass, long shots, and stand tackle there also. So now up to the 80 overall here at age 23, and some good improvements here physically again to the balance up by a point. Sprint speed now hitting the 99, so it does have the 99 pace. The stamina went up by 9 points also, all the way up to the 97. I have noticed there's some really huge improvements randomly to certain attributes also, and it's kind of pretty noticeable in the first two videos I've done so far. Now, technically, some good growth to the ball control, up by a couple points, dribbling improving as well, finishing up by 2, shot power up by 3, +2 the short pass, while the long pass grew by a point, +2 long shots, and the volleys up by 2. So some good steady improvements. I wasn't sure if he'd be able to surpass his potential from the start here. We'll figure out if that does happen. That's obviously kind of a big part of these growth tests now, obviously with the dynamic potential being a thing. Pretty much without training before, it seemed like players did not really show to surpass their potential. If they did, it was only by 1 or 2 points, and you'd have to basically see it through the calculator on FIFA is how I'd figure out if a player actually did surpass their potential, because there's kind of a glitch pretty much when I did these growth tests before. But up to the 82 overall, again at age 24, like I said, with some more good improvements here, physically, mentally, and tactically, as we'll see him now at the end of this fourth season. I lost track, honestly, but 85 overall. He's essentially hitting his set potential here. So next season we can see if he does surpass it or not, or if he stays at that 85 overall. So agility up by a point, and you can see the attack position with a nice +5 up to the 78. So good improvement there. Vision up by 4, also up to the 75. So not too bad. And technically some more improvement to some key areas as ball control, dribbling, finishing, long pass up by a nice +5, and some growth to the short pass, shot power, long shots, volleys. Some of the tackling stats also. Does have a pretty powerful shot on him. Curve isn't too bad. He's just pretty good all around with that pace though. So I think if you don't want to kind of wait for the natural growth, probably get the finishing up, because that pace, getting him in behind, is going to be pretty overpowered. So he does surpass his potential, hitting the 88 overall here at age 26. So surpassing by 3 points, not too bad. Up by a point here to the agility in this season. Balance up by 2, a +2 to the reaction. Strength up by 1, a nice +7 to the attack position this season. So that's something you would really not see too often in previous FIFAs. They'd be 88 overall wingers, but they'd have 70 attack position. That was something that I really hated about previous FIFAs, and I'm glad that actually seems to be addressed a bit more so far from what I've seen. But I think, yeah, I really have to do more tests of like 60 overall, 80 potential type of players to be able to kind of see that more maybe. But now this is basically where we'll see him max out at this 89 overall, I have to say, at age 27. Regardless, he does turn into a wonderful player. Surpassing that potential by 4 points is very good to see. You can certainly note how much dynamic potential comes into play. And basically, how I did this growth test, guys, is I made sure they had their morale as high as possible every year. So basically, greens in all four of the contract, the play time, player performance, and team performance, which is why I put him on an Irish team along with some other players I did in the growth tests. And I always made sure that their contracts renewed, so that way they would be as happy as possible. So again, 89 overall at age 28 is what he's going to max out at, with 99 acceleration, 91 agility, 88 balance, 64 jumping, 83 reactions, 99 sprint speed, 99 stamina, and 60 strength. And mentally, 76 aggression, 85 attack position, 74 composure, and 81 vision. Again, I really like seeing this because before, the physical attributes would be incredible, but the mental attributes would be really poor. So at least he's actually pretty well balanced when it comes to that. Pretty much one of his weaknesses, per se, is his strength physically. But he has tons of pace and tactically some good ball control at the 93, 84 crossing, 74 curve, 54 defensive awareness, 86 dribbling, 88 finishing, 62 free kick accuracy, 79 long pass, 76 long shots, 60 penalties, 86 short pass, 91 shot power, and 59 volleys. So very good and powerful shot on him. Ends up being a very good short passer also, so can certainly play some center attacking mid. I think if you actually played him there in like a 4-2-3-1, let him get behind on occasion, playing off of like a hold-up play type of striker, that could actually be really overpowered also. So we'll end up rounding out this video by taking a look at the growth of each individual attribute along with his his overall rating each position. So he's a plus 15 to the crossing, ending up to 84, a plus 20 to the finishing over the years, while the heading accuracy grew by 11, the short passing up by 16, volleys up by 9, dribbling grew by 12, curve up by 11, free kick accuracy up by 6, long pass up by 19, while the ball control grew by 18, acceleration up by 3 points, and a plus for the sprint speed, while the agility grew by 7, reactions up by 14, the balance improving by 8, the shot power with a big plus 18, while the jumping grew by 11 points, stamina up by 15, strength up by 5, long shots grew by 10, a plus 8 to the aggression, interceptions up by 10, while the positioning grew by 17, along with a plus 17 the vision, penalties up by 5, composure up by 7, you can see the marking grew by 8, stand tackle up by 6, and a plus 10 the slide tackle, and he is 84 as a striker, 88 as a center forward, 89 as a winger, 87 as a cam, and 82 as a center mid. So a lovely attacking player. He ends up being obviously tons of pace, and high stamina, so can certainly play like a right mid, left mid, 3-5-2 with his high work rates. Very good dribbling, ball control, can cross, pass, finish, and mentally some good positioning and vision also. So ends up being a pretty complete attacking player. With that, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Please hit that like button. I love you. Yeah, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later.